How's everybody doing today? Critical Mass for, what's today's date? Today is the 13th. 13th it is. So I took a bunch of notes of stuff I want to talk about today. And first thing that popped in my head was there was a woman I spoke to on a dating site. I'm not supposed to give the initials in any way, but let's just say it's OkCupid. Oops, I just said it. It's OkCupid. And so I talked to her on the phone a couple months ago, and I wasn't in a good place where, hey. And I don't know, she was telling me all this shit she was doing, and I wasn't really doing anything. And I don't know, I was supposed to see her, and I was off that day. We talked on the phone, and I don't know, there was just something weird. So I just sent her an email saying, hey, I don't know if you remember me, blah, 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 blah. So this is what she wrote back, and I thought it was wonderful. She goes, I remember our talk, and you were certainly very nice. I just didn't get that feeling. You know? Really. You know? Great luck in your search. You're such a great guy. Who the fuck says shit like that? You're such a great guy. I was going to be, I was like, oh, I got to respond back to this, shit. Because I'm like, come on, please, are you kidding me? But I decided to write something very nice. I go, thanks so much for the wonderful, sincere, and ever so thoughtful words. May the world bring you all you hope and more, you wonderful human being. Of course, she didn't respond back, but I had to say it. I had to put it out there because that's what I am. I am a warm, compassionate, sincere, thoughtful, humanizing figure to the world. I don't know. Now I'm really talking out of my ass. So that was one thing that came on today. And then I was in the elevator with Peanut, Peanut, my dog, and some guy got in. And I love when you're at the elevator, you're kind of in a rush, and the lady goes, "Could you hold it?" She said, "Can you hold it for me a minute?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm kind of please." And he comes in, this guy who I don't know, he looks like in his mid-30s, mid-40s, and he goes, "Come here, buddy. Hey, buddy. And it is a pet peeve of mine. Peanut's a girl. I got a pink leash for her. It's a girl." So I said, "Oh, but she's a girl." And he said, I wanted to. It kind of got to me, and I said, "Well, she's a girl," and he said to me that that 50% of the Chihuahuas are male, but they're not. And I had to think about it. He said 50% of the Chihuahuas are male, but they really aren't. Like you're saying, it's really like a kind of a girly dog. So Peanut is more of a butch dog, I guess. So I was thinking, do I need to call the gay, lesbians, transgender society organization? Because I feel like we should have a campaign for, bulldogs. We should have a campaign, start a group, start a campaign. And I thought of a great name. And I was thinking, and this was it. It was Female Bulldogs Need Love Too. They do. Female bulldogs need love too. And it was just very, very, I was like, wow. So, but he said it's a very, it's a male-looking dog. But what does that mean? So she can't be a girl? So the guy said it, and he was kind of like being a little sarcastic, and I was like, am I gonna have to throw the gloves down, and we're gonna have a little rumble right here? So I don't know. I just wanted to get that little piece off my chest. And I was watching the Olympics last night, and I'll tell you the truth, I got a thing for the Spice Girls. They do it for me on a lot of levels. They're very attractive, very, very attractive. So, and Sporty Spice, no, not Sporty Spice, Baby Spice, yeah, she still does it for me. She actually looks better now than when she was younger. I think she got herself a little fitter, like Samantha Fox. I want to have some fun, But I really thought it was cool last night, all the music, and I heard about the whole Oasis thing from Pop-Tart, that the two brothers hate each other so much they won't perform anymore. And then this dipshit started his own band, but he's playing songs his brother wrote that he doesn't talk to anymore. So I thought it was kind of interesting. Maybe it's just me, but I took a nice ride down the Strand today to sell some books, and I made $7. So I got some cardio in for $7. Then went to Western Beef and bought some peanut butter and some white bread. Jonathan's on a little peanut butter and white bread diet right now. And I got some cantaloupe. So I feel like that I ate a little bit. Feeling good. Feeling top of my game. And that's not bad. Right? I think it's pretty good. So that was another thing I wanted to talk about. And also at the Olympics yesterday, this really ticked me off. Rudy Fernandez, there was a play, and he did a flop. He got hit, and he's like, "Arr!" And I hate that crap. I freaking hate the flopping in basketball. And these European whatever players, all of these leagues, the English Premier League, I can't stand it. The guys get tapped and they go down. I was watching the women's soccer match. One girl gets tapped and she goes flying down. It's like, they got shot. It's like watching, it's from like the, oh man, what's the thing in JFK, from the grassy knoll. It's like, a shot came from a grassy knoll and they all go down. I just can't stand the acting. Leave it to the actors. You guys just play sports. But that really pissed me off. I was like, come on, the flopping's got to stop. They should have a replay. When you get flopped, then you get, they take you out, they shoot you. We were talking about that too. Like, like when horses, they pull up or whatever, they euthanize, they put them down. And I wonder, like when I can't run and I'm hobbling around, I mean, is someone going to come out, and they're just going to take me out to the pasture? Because I had a friend of mine I was telling about, having my dog. It's a lot of work and everything. And he was like, oh, I'll take care of her. And he goes, I'll take her out to the turnpike and I'll let her free. Yeah, I'll just let her out. Let her out and live in the world. And I was like, wow. Well, that's the answer to everything, is just take your pets and take them into the woods and let them be alone. Because I actually heard in Central Park there are like parrots and whatever that are now wild parrots that people don't want to take care of them anymore, so they just took them to Central Park and they're like wild freaking parrots, like breeding in Central Park. I remember reading a year or two ago, so that's pretty cool, Pretty cool. Yeah, I got an itch. Actually, got bit on my hand, man. I don't know, mosquitoes or something. So I don't know. That was another thing I wanted to talk about. I wanted to see if I forgot anything else. Yeah, I'm looking right here. Sorry, I'm trying to find other notes here. Cereal with water. Cheerios with water does not taste as bad as you would think it would taste. It's not that bad. You should try it. It actually was all right. So you know what? I think I'm babbling now. So I will stop recording and put this one up, and we'll go from here. Okay? Critical Mass out, August 13, 2012.